Hello. How are you all today? I'm doing fine. Oh. There we go. Well, it's Friday, so congratulations everyone. We've made it through another week of our lives. I have hot chocolate, which is pretty good. Hot chocolate with a bit of milk and brandy in it, because it's been a busy week. Also, like, as you all know, I think, I normally just stream in my pajamas because I do most of my life in my pajamas, and I'm wearing a real shirt right now. And I went and got a haircut this morning, which I mean, there wasn't as much hair to cut as usual, but you might notice it's a little less floofy, maybe a little bit lighter on the sides now. But they have a giant mirror in front, you know, because they cut your hair in front of a big mirror and whatnot, and she has a like full length huge mirror, like I don't know, like 6 feet tall, like 5 feet wide or so. And so I got to see myself in a mirror sitting down, and like I don't know if it's just this shirt or what, but I feel like mildly beefy. I don't like that descriptor, but that's what I feel like. So to a good beefy night, I guess. Anyway, we're starting a new adventure today, a new case. On Wednesday, we saw a snippet of the opening cutscene, which looked like it involved some form of like Kamen Rider, Power Ranger type stuff going on. And at the end of the previous turnabout, the big top, we found out that yes, Edgeworth is still alive, despite the last two cases making it sound like he was dead. So my hope is that this case will involve having Edgeworth around again, but we'll find out. So let's go. Well, you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Would be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja, or maybe Captain Sapin, all the way from the lovely Chocolate Island of Sapin. See, the students of Starry School are raring to win, and global hero Onyakopon doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! Wow! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst! It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title will elude you again this year. The Nickel Samurai, as opposed to the Steel Samurai. They're not very creative, are they? Oh, right! Yes! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it! Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, I'm proud of the guy for doing the serious justice. It's the person that everyone was cheering for. I guess he got the prize? God, she's cute. Like, oh. that just warms the heart to see how happy she is. Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No. Every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so you're not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right. But I do like kids' masterpiece theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. What interests does she think that we could... Nah, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. Ah, it's like a dream. Too bad for the gem and ninja, though. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Oh hey, did anyone think that the gem and ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange you'd walk around with a signature guitar. I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. Hey Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then, I heard there's going to be a big press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Oh. Not exactly. Something with a Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Ugh, Nick, come on. Don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Oh, hey me. Show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Ooh, interesting. It's like we haven't even really gotten into, like, the murder itself yet. This is different. This is neat. Thank you very much for inviting us today. Oh, it's nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this so often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Well, what's done is done. Let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. It was the first case Maya worked on with me. Was that really the first case that Maya worked on it with us? I guess well, that's not really true, right? The tutorial we had Mia's help, and then Mia died, and then Maya was part of that because she was like the defendant. I suppose she didn't like work on it as much of this, so okay. It's too bad you look scary. People know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. Can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, for a different reason. The Steel Samurai. An epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo, Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, the Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I get the chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. Been awesome to see with the new actor, Matt Ingard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ingard? It's like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year's gonna be the Nickel Samurai vs. the Gem and Ninja at the box office. Gem and Ninja? Who's that again? So who is this Gem and Ninja? He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? How's that even work? With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Gem and Ninja. They even air at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai is Engarden, the guy who plays the Gem and Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French. Oh, you mean Madengard, the actor. Mama Bird PB&J sandwich. Other people spat up chewed grapes and peanuts on white bread. A shot of Everclear mixed with mac and cheese powder. A toasting challenge candy. Shot of NyQuil. Capitalism stew. Two-year-old bacon-flavored loop. What kind of insane mukbangs are you watching, King? That is disgusting. Like, I don't... The only thing that sounds even remotely possibly good is the capitalism stew. Because at least there's a chance that that tastes good. What is a toe of Satan? Like, what does that mean? Wheel of Cursed Meals Part 5. Okay, good to know. But what is a toe of Satan challenge candy? Is it like spicy or super sour or something? Does it taste like feet? A 1 million Scoville candy lolly you need to hold in your mouth for 5 minutes. I don't think even the people on Hot Ones would want to do that. And they regularly eat that kind of shit. Why? What's the prize? Is there a prize? Tell me there's a prize. You're not allowed to drool or spit at all. Has anyone won that? No prize. Why? Why do? Why would you want to do this? But that's fucking disgusting. Mama Bird PB&J sandwich. Gross. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling out place. Yeah, and neither is your YouTube history, apparently. Yeah. Bam, but ooh. Oh, we have a picture of the Nickel Samurai to show people. I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did. It was a real tight spot I was in and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. Don't forget everything you've done for me. What's... Ooh, wow, that is a lot. Technically, he only rolled the PB&J, the toe, and the loo. He chose to do the rest. So is this a game show? Or not a game show? I mean, you said it's a YouTube channel, but like... Okay. So there's... Wait, but if it's a game show type thing, then there must be a prize. Like, no one would sign up to do something awful like this if there wasn't a prize, right? Sure, it's one luxurious hotel. They just do it. So it's a show for masochists. That's what you're telling me, is that this is a show for masochists.
Front and rear.
As Decadus would say. Everything is fancy. Didn't that bow go or something else? Ooh, there's a big old chandelier. That was a kind of spaceship. Oh, Pearl. Pearl is so adorable. How we get one of these for the office? Will this hang from our poor weak ceiling? I don't think so. Alright, let's head to the hallway. This show is for sadists who want to watch the ASFR. Is reality TV for sadists? Like, I feel like you might be onto something right there. Like Jackass, especially, like those types of shows. Ninja Warrior, or any of the variations thereof, where you watch people like MXC go through like the obstacle course and fall over and like nail themselves onto stuff and get hurt. Huh. Never thought about it that way. Wow. What is this place? Must have someone to Oz or something. Oh, but there's toilets over this way. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. Heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Oh, look at this little bear. I understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. What are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spots for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Lots of pretty flowers. What's this? To Mr. Engard from the Global Studios staff. Be nice if lawyers have flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. I mean, don't be ungrateful, Nick. You're here because of Mr. Powers and the work that you did for him. Matt Engard's room. Interesting. So I suppose we'll move into a... Oh, maybe we won't move into the bathroom. Other meals that will include a healthy s'more, baking chocolate, salty, and sugar-free marshmallow. That sounds normal. And the NyQuil chicken, undercooked. Raw chicken smothered in hot sauce. That's not very safe to eat. From my understanding, like generally speaking, raw food is going to upset your stomach a lot of the time. That said, I had beef tartare last night, so like that's raw, and I love sashimi, but like chicken isn't one of those things that you see often served raw. Is there chicken tartare? Or however you pronounce that horrid French word. It sounds like the post that everybody shows about to start. Alright, I'm so pumped. Wonder if he's gonna show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai is smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in is most of the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is gonna make after the show? What is it? Do you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then? Yeah, of course. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference ticket. Thank you very much. Well, we'll get going to the lobby. Looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. They called this so subtly that something about it seems just off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. Heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, that is kind of sudden. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Nah, nice manager. Inspired by the tweet from the Chinese guy whose favorite KFC shut down, so to go to a new one that served him chicken that was so pink inside but allegedly very tasty. Having cooked chicken a little bit pink before, I feel like I can say that unless you are a fan of like gamey squish feeling, then it probably isn't that tasty. Like, like raw fish melts in your mouth, as does like the like however the hell they prepare beef tartare and that kind of stuff. Like that stuff like just falls apart in your mouth and just is really good. I don't think I've ever experienced chicken doing that. Like I think there's something about, it feels like there's something about the way the meat is structured itself that doesn't lend itself to that kind of thing. Like beef can be marbled a lot, right? So like you get a lot of fat and things, so it can be kind of melty and whatnot. But chickens are squishy, I suppose. That's just weird. The same Chinese guy responded to his own tweet about how he felt horribly ill. Oh, good. But they were still inspired by this. That's I can't imagine that like there's not like a bunch of like doubts in the back of these people's minds when whoever it is that's running this circus comes up and is like, guys, I have an idea. We need you to eat raw chicken. And they're like, oh, no, isn't that unsafe? And he'll be like, no, a Chinese guy did it. It was fine. And he just never saw the follow-up tweet. Only real gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. Oh, we sound like Franziska. I think they're gonna have the post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nicholas Samurai post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Ow, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We were asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they say police? I want to go. Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you.
Freeze! You two, didn't you just hear the announcement just now? Just finished telling you not to move.
That voice. Heard that voice somewhere before. Who is this? Is this Meachums? Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day it was the same thing. There's a small sign that said, beware, bridge out, and along comes a sign, little pump to try to tell the boy the bridge without it was dangerous, but do we listen? No, of course not. He said he'd be careful while walking on the in part, but on the out part. It was dangerous. I'm not kidding you. The kid said that and really meant it. Well, I really let him have it and knocked him clear off that bridge. Honestly, kids these days don't know right from wrong, I tell you. It's, what's the name of that old lady? The bag lady? Wendy Bags? Windy Bags? This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag?
What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you?
Yeah. But what happened back then?
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show. And you're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yeah, see what your face cover mask I know. You're that giant rabbit. What worker wear it? But that's how it is, you know? I mean, if you didn't wear the mask, who knows how many TVs you break? Really, and shame of those kids actually around you. They're getting what they deserve. This is what I thought they should be anywhere.
What are you doing here?
Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security.
That outfit.
Annoying, noisy brat, get the blaster!
Man, this this mystery is going, huh? Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place.
Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go.
When they cut the security, I got the pink slip.
What incident? What did you do?
I didn't do anything, you young'un. Don't you remember? That incident a year ago. When this lady got on the witness stand and testified.
Yeah?
And you! Were you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Guess that has to be it. Everything's all your fault. Me? Thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handled old Pinky.
You?
A bodyguard? For your friend. That fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles.
Mr. Edgeworth? But that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that?
She certainly has an idea what security she'll wear, doesn't she? Yeah. So did something happen?
I don't have all the details. It looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard? At least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnapper!
Hey, Nick. What is it? I like that devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring.
You're such a boring guy. Got no motivation, no spirit.
Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick...
Oh, okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay. I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be, every time we work a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already.
You can come along too, Pearly.
Goody, I get to come, I get to come!
Isn't it like a terrible idea to bring Pearls? Like, assuming there is a murder going on, do you really want to bring this, like, happy, innocent child with us to see a dead body? Isn't that a little irresponsible? like a little bit.
These Isamans are real pros now.
Pros at doing what?
At doing police work, of course. Maya's like a hack. A professional, I spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. So I don't have the time for you meddling kids and your petty little things.
Although, does she have anything to say about the Nickel Samurai? No. Not anything new. Okay. Although we haven't really examined anything here. Not that I think it's gonna unlock anything else, but it's supposed to be a press meeting at the show. Yeah. So I guess we're going to the hall in order to get to the bathrooms, maybe? There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Better go look somewhere else.
Oh, right. Let's try...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a face. Oh, you by chance, Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call?
I wonder if it's someone from Korean Village.
What's wrong, Mystic Maya?
Oh, nothing. You guys going ahead. I'll be right there, okay? Okay. Right this way, Miss Faye. You better not murder Maya. Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah. It's the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with kiwi? That's right, a kiwi. I don't know what to say. Sweet but sour fruit all in one. Poor Pearls. I think the only vegetables all are like. She's been missing out. I want to just like... You just want to take care of Pearls. Be like, you poor little sheltered thing. I want to show you the world. Like, here, eat whatever is on this tasty table. Imagine what she would think having cheesecake for the first time. Give people the info they want, which means I've got a right to know. Nope. Don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? So wait, it'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That's Southern accent calling me. Oh wait, is that Lotta? Hey, Wright! Hey, Lotta. Come on, do a gal a favor and... Ah, you! Yeah, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder. Should leave this to us pros. A murder? Ah, shoot. Me and my big mouth. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder. Hey, wait. Yeah, a murder. A big star, no less. Oh, man. I'm in trouble now. A whole lot of murder. So, Detective Gumshoe. A murder? Nah, no. That's not it. Got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick, is a dead person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Yeah, actually, the Nickel Samurai is one of their suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. Jammin' Ninja. That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy? You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did the channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. Looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding out waiting for the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she... She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? I mean, she was probably after, like, the confession and all that stuff and whatnot, right? That we were talking about before? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja? Mr. Jammin' Ninja? He is on a real popular rival TV show, The Nickel Samurai. Oh! The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. Corrida? Juan Corrida? Got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that man in guard's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. Guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Engard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no. Gotta say it with more oomph.
The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Carita's done, that means Mr. Engard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. Can't have that happen, you know?
Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Okay. Oops. Check out my sweet attorney's badge, Gumshoe. Alright. That seems like the most we're probably gonna get, I guess. Oh look, one of the teddies has a cute little scarf. Alright, so couldn't really do much. Powers is now gone, it seems, right? Just remind me of the circus for a second. Wonder if everyone's alright. Heard the very big circus just recently started holding performances again. Sure they're all fine, Pearls. Okay. Guess we'll head back to the lobby? Is there... There's something I'm missing here? I mean, they have to know that you are an attorney. Otherwise, you're just some dude in a suit, right? Do we need to find Lotta or something? Actually, this... okay, here, maybe we should start asking about, stuff. Okay, never mind. Actually, let's ask Gumshoe about Lotta. Maybe that will, give something out.
That girl's number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately.
Oh? Then who's number 1?
As if you need to ask. It's you, pal.
So who's number 2?
Maya Fey. Looks like she's not around this time. Must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow. I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list.
Not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Carita and Matt Engard are.
You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. Maybe we debuted around the same time. I'm sorry that I'm yawning so much already. Like, it's not even an hour into the stream and I'm yawning. I had a big dinner. Had a really good burger and fries and a couple of mint espresso martinis, which are pretty good. Just vodka and mint, basically, and iced coffee. And those are tasty. But I'm assuming that the yawning in me is probably coming from the alcohol. So, which, speaking of, I currently have some water for liquid sustenance for hydration for tonight's stream. But I just finished my hot chocolate. And I kind of want to go make another hot chocolate. It's just kind of one of those days. It's been like really cold and shitty this week. So I've been wanting like nice warm things to drink, you know? Debuted around the same time. This real fiery rival with each other.
Kind of like you and me, pal.
I never knew he thought of me as a rival. Okay. No kidding. I'm gonna see if he has anything to say about anyone else. We asked him about Lana, right? Lotta. Yeah. Am I supposed to be trying to... Do we get the same thing before or no? Okay.
The Nickel Samurai really took the Grand Prix tonight.
Maya's a big fan of this.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry? The man in garb was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Carita. Juan Carita. Is there a pun that I'm missing there? Like one Carita? One corridor? One corridor? I don't know. What? What? Why was Mr. Garden arrested? Sorry, pal. That's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, but I don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick. If Mystic Maya knew about this. Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Well, she's gonna find out. We all know it. Here it comes. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Wright? Looks like Juan Carita's been killed. What? Juan is... He's... Looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Madengard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Neko Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin Ninja. Oh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something like this happened, girls. I still can't believe. No way. No way, Mattwood. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Radio transceiver. Okay, that's random. For me, but why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. It's almost right after you guys left. Old man who was a bellboy at this hotel showed up. And that's when he told you to give this to me? Yeah. What? Why? Why give me this transceiver? Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. Neko Samurai really steals his place as a pop idol, but yeah, he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rival with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin Ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of, but I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show. And that was the Jammin Ninja? The stylish Neko Samurai and the burning Jammin Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using the shows for their war. In the final tally, look around. Pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Guard was gonna hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Neko Samurai's conference. The Neko Samurais? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. I wonder if this is going to be similar to the other one we had before. Where it's like just someone in the costume. It's going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. I don't want to keep you in the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Yeah. What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. Waiting for this transceiver. Yes. Hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with. Such as... Help! Nick! Someone fucking kidnapped Maya? Mystic Maya! Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya. Dude, they made Pearls cry. That's the worst crime of all. Like, my sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. You there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? Not the person you will be representing. What? You're currently at the Gateway Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Carrito was killed, and the suspect is man in guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal from Matt and Guard. Matt and Guard? But why? He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there's one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession. Help! Nick! Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight you'll be in question with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect to get a not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. Well, I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you. So don't let me down. Ugh. Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of kidnapper, can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Well, say that much. My name is Daykiller. Daykiller, really? Really? That's his name? Also, that music was awesome. Like, that, I think that's been like the most intense music we've had in the second game so far. Mr. Nick, where is Mr. Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I'd gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is. It is. Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya. Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. Oh, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what happened to Maya. Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here and I'll be right back. All right. Take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. Ransom is complete acquittal for Man and Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Man and Guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? Guess he has the point. If Vanguard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? On top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team is having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that I feel like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Vanguard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Is there another way? You also gotta be careful while pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Is this gonna be a scene with the kidnapper? Yes. Alright, will you hate me if I go get some hot chocolate real quick? Since, you know, we just like transitioned a little bit. I just want something to drink while we're doing this that isn't water. And we can all take a stretch break real quick, you know? So, 1 second and I'll be right back. Let me do I have like a meme or something to share with you while I go? I don't know if I really have anything. I mean, I just want to show you the JoJo thing. Since this. That's 2 seconds. That's not helpful. I need. How long is this? Or is this like magic? 17 seconds? That's not long enough. This could work. This is like a minute long, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so here's a weird, silly Otomad to enjoy while I'm getting that all done. Okay, I have returned. Sorry about that. But now I have hot chocolate, something warm to refresh my throat as I talk for another hour. My head. Oh, we're in a wine cellar. Well, where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick! Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. It's the fucking bellboy waiter band thing, dude, hotel weirdo. I see you have awoken. Ah! Who are you? Me? I am known as the Killer. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? Too young to die? Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway. What? Oh shit, I just clicked the button. I wish there was a log. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick? Nick's gonna save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. Hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick. What's gonna happen to me? Nick. Hurley. Yes. Fucking... They say don't judge a book by its cover, but this dude. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. Interesting. So it's the hotel staff. Do you think he's the one who killed him? Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. Engard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 AM, so... Oh, I see. Oh, Mystic Maya. If only I had gone with you. Oh, she looks so sad. Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow. Yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that. Please. Please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Oh. Oh. I have a thought. Huh? You're gonna represent Mr. Engard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he's the real murderer? What will you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get him not guilty for a murder to save Mystic Maya? Pearls. Let's talk to Mr. Engard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about it. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family is all gone. Her family? My father? He left my mother in the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother... She's that thing. All for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Bruh. But I just wanna give her a big hug and tell her that it's gonna be okay. That we're gonna win this case. Poor thing. March 21st, 8:57 AM. Couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Gemma Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. Signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh. No. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers, I mean. This building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Ultimate himbo energy. Hold on a second. Well, that's my manager, okay? He has a phone despite being currently imprisoned? The Nico Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. Then they can let me take his case. I have to. I'm just save in case there's like... If we actually have to make decisions around this. Sorry to intrude, but I'd like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay. But dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm going to be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm going to ask my publisher, okay? Guard is so lucky. There's so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought. Publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, you call me this for a tablet as a side job, dude? If you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, man. That's the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? We're talking about Mr. Guard's brain here. I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo, Tokyo, the city the Nico Samurai protects. Okay, my friend, I'm an attorney. Mr. On Guard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time looking at things like that. Huh? Much too busy with Nico Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, extinguishers, now this? Mr. Nick, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. That transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. We got it as a present from someone. Interesting. It's been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. It's coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You're gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes. Well, you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything about like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I was that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait. I really need to take your case. So other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please. Please let Mr. Nick represent you? Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait. What did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? Looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. Did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! So he knows the killer? I feel like it would be too obvious if the killer is like somehow the actual killer. And like contradicted both people. Like, I'm going to frame you, and I'm also going to like get someone to get you off somehow. Like, what would the why? I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Alright, let's try this again. Man, thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he was. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? Oh, pearls. Oh, it's really great to be the Nico Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nico Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Angard is a way of catching the eye of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing shit. Spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. Had that post-ceremony stage show, sorry. So I was in my Nico Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. No idea about any press conferences, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nico Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. Again, I gathered this guy can't do a thing on his own. That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. Searched me, and then how the blue dudes arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of, it's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He wanted to try to make it look like, he wanted to try to make a Jam and Ninja movie, even though we all knew it would fail. The Nico Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Maybe he's killing your career. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly? Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jam and Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, not the hakama. Ah! Dude, really think someone planted it there though. Serious. Wonder if that's what really happened. This is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Sir Nick. Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Angard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes! Use this. Maya's Magatama. We won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me this, answer honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Han Kurita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Han Kurita, right? No Cyclops. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, does appear that way. At least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. What an interesting start to the case. Like, normally we see the murder happen and, like, all that kind of stuff and everything. But, in this case, we get to, like, be there before it happened. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt and Guard as our client. And we know they didn't do it, which is pretty important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. and Guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, let's start looking. You know, when Pearls was first introduced, I thought that she was just gonna be like, you know, fun comedy, like side relief type thing. You know, like the whole like little like, oh, you and Maya, I love you two, you're together, it's great. Like all that. Thought she was gonna be kind of like a single gag type character sort of thing. But like, I love that she's included like as your sidekick in this one because it's great. Because there are no psych locks. And that means we can trust Mr. and Guard being. Also, I think she's a better sidekick so far than Maya, honestly. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he really is the killer? What then? I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go. Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way. She really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me. She slapped me. That's funny. I don't think she's gonna have anything to say about anything. Curious if she has anything to say about, like, any of the people we've talked to yet. Right, Mr. Powers? Ooh, she has something to say about Powers, though. He's a really kind of nice old man, isn't he? Pearls is really perceptive when it comes to people. What does she mean by old man? Hey, Pearls, what about me? What about you, Mr. Nick? One second, I don't think I want to hear this. I'm sure that Mr. Detective would be our ally if we asked. Yeah, I think so too. Looking back, we've known each other for a while now. He's always been trustworthy. A bit off, but still trustworthy. What a paradox. To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out just like Miss Maya. In order to do this with her hair is like pretty lengthy, like it's the same length as Maya's. But my mother wouldn't let me. I think your hair now suits you perfectly. Really? Thank you. Fidget. Fidget. Oh, Mystic Maya. I wonder if you're alright. Sure, she's okay. We have to be patient for just one more day. Sure, we can save her. Trust me. If there's anything I can do, please tell me, okay? Sure. Alright, let's go to the lobby. Let's try to find out who the real killer is. I wonder if this is actually like a really short mystery, like it's actually a single day trial type thing.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without.
Good morning.
Oh, God, it's you. What's going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
How do you know that I was a huge fan of wands? Why do all the stalls that I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since a little girl. Now it's a girl. The class answer was fine until it was into her mind in this case. Then died. The other kids started calling me Queen Reaper. I swear that's what they dubbed me. Whatever your name of the evil spell died within 3 days. It was a taunt.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. Only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why is every star I cheer for always up kicking the bucket?
I'd watch your words.
No one's going to get away without saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? Why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, I don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young man, I was so beautiful even the flowers of the field blush. But despite this, I pressed flowers, I read the stars, I wrote beautiful poems, or...
Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Get in today.
Guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I feel like Lotta is going to be the key to this case. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that.
I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course.
Oh, the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Let's see.
But
if you're talking about what I saw, that's different.
I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
What did you see? The most important moment? You don't mean.
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Yeah, like kids these days.
Please tell me, what did you see?
Ooh, with a psych lock.
Holy shit, she has 4. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
Want to hear more? Then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Interesting. 4, huh? Okay, well, we definitely don't have enough of anything to start breaking that yet, so we gotta explore a little more. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. Wonder if we can do any investigating on our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Poor Pearls. Like, poor thing.
Hey, you're here.
Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? You feeling alright?
Looked here and there up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. My lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yeah, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Alright, Lotta. So you lost your camera? Ain't no ordinary camera.
You buy it in a store and it's $1,600. It's brand new.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for 700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on him. The manager got all huffed up in the face. Gave me his talking to him what a real mean about it, too. Don't make me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night before the murder. Must have been when I was busy running around looking at the things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. Snapped a shot of anything caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta, tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Nga was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure went to school, city boy. Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. Big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I want to be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Another one, huh? With 2. Oop. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. It's trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Well, that's someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta, your eye roll smile. I'm just gonna investigate the doors. Okay, I don't think there's anything really here. See the murder. The bathrooms. Okay. Well, we could certainly, like, present things to her. Maybe find out about press conference stuff. I have to imagine her gossip's around that, right? Hey, what's that? Press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnations wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart got, like you got the info, but not me? Well, that's worth nothing to you, am I right? Or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you gonna stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal. Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I found the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. If you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay, we can go to the hotel rooms. Where are we? We're in Mr. Maddenguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? She looks like Samus in the Zero suit. Where? You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How do you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, and want to stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? No, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. Well, it's time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Alright. She may be a small statue, but appearance can be deceiving. Small stature, really? She looks like normal size to me. She's got her own little theme song. What's going on around here? 3 days worth of clothes. Got a hoppy. I have a hoppy. It's in my closet. Over there. Maya would be stealing everything. Wow, they have really big beds here. Tea? Dishes left out from dinner for 2. Ingard and Miss Andrews plates. They had T-bone steaks. What's the Global Studio and T-bone steaks? I had a ribeye steak last night. Wonderful. Fucking delicious. Giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. Something weird about this plate. I'm gonna put my finger on what it is. There's red juices on it, but that's normal. Well, let's chat. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's correct. Then I'll tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ingard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What do you eat? I told you. I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. But she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was started, I headed for the Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations of the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ingard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, just need to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ingard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did you go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder until you're stressed later, alright? This precious thing. As a kid, we used to, my siblings and I, we used to earn like points and like money through giving my mom back massages. And like, it wasn't very much. It was like an hour for $5 or something like that. And but like it wasn't a cash payment or anything like that. It was typically we wanted like a Lego set or something, right? And like the Lego set would be like $60 or something. So you'd have to spend like 2 weeks giving massages for like an hour to help my mom relax, basically. But that's so nice, Pearl. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ingard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios is a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. You actually look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this? Honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya! Pearls. Calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Did you see her around? Apparently not. Do you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I know him. The world is such a small place after all. Do you know about his rival with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two compete with each other over the most trivial things. If either one was not so stubborn, then maybe no one would need to die. Yeah? Got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Garrido was killed. I asked to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasant manager with his nice disposition. Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Do you have anything to say about Powers? That's Mr. Will Powers, actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is, never will be. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Ouch. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain. What if something happened to Miss Andrews? I mean, she's definitely gone through some shit, hasn't she? He doesn't know the cameras. What about the press conference? You're the one taking care of the arrangements for the press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Engarde said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help him do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. Wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Alright. See if, yeah, here we go. Do you have any idea what the motive for the murder? As to why Miss Garrido was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. Do you have any ideas? Another 4. Miss Andrews? Sorry. There's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a Cyclops, Mr. Nick? Yeah. Gonna be more and more of these lately. So we have 4, 4, and 2 right now. That's a lot. Let's check Garrido's room. One of these things is gonna have something to like get the ball rolling. And who was 2? Was it Lotta who had just 2? I feel like we'll probably have to solve hers first. That's a lot of teddy bears. With scarves, I might add. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Garrido's room, Pearls. It's a Garrido? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too.
Ow, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again?
Not yet. Probably won't until we win Mr. Engarde's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hang in there.
Just want Maya to be alright.
We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I wouldn't tell you everything I know. You gotta keep quiet. My neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Ah, that's right. Got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go. Let me see.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
How old are you, Pearl? She doesn't know how to read? How old is she? Like, when did her aunt start, like, forcing her to become a medium? Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but, well, if the victim should tell you, pal.
It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Oh. Got stabbed with a butter knife?
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
Stabbed to death.
Look at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There are fingerprints in the knife?
Yep. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Guard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad. Why was Mr. Guard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
Looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. Why are there so many fucking teddy bears? Signs of struggle everywhere.
Yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Guard says he wrote a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got in his Hakama. What?
There's a witness, pal.
A witness? Who was it?
A lady, Miss Holdbag.
Please, anyone but her.
The prosecution is playing evidence to make a solid case.
Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something's a little, huh?
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure out, Mr. Nick. I want to ask him about her.
She's Mr. Angar's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking to people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. See, she's one of those women with a brain. She's so kissing son.
Yeah, one of those women with the brain. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, never change, Gumshoe. She does get that sort of impression, like she's got it all together.
Compared to her, you need to tell him I can't do anything right kind of guy.
That's okay, Gumshoe. That's the kind of woman that you should marry, Gumshoe.
That's why I get all nervous and start messing up.
Feels sort of bad for him.
Thought she was an alien from outer space.
Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet.
Nah, even with her helmet, I thought she was an alien, pal.
That's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. No, you should tell her, but just make sure I'm around to watch.
Hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones, pal? Oh, this guy is guilty. A buck says so.
$1. Sure, not talking about Pearl's allowance money?
I can't bet any more than that. My salary, it's,
doesn't matter what we think. So to defend Mr. Guard in court or else. Mr. Nick.
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything. But I know who Juan Carita, Mac, and Guard are.
Can't talk about one. Oh wait, we've read this. What about Lana? Nope. That's nothing new. Oh wait. That was new actually. One. Oh, people just don't want to see. Because I'm number one in the spot.
Don't get all high and mighty on me here. You think I'd tumble into second place, pal?
Huh? Really? Who's in first?
This one, Karma's miles and miles ahead of you in this race.
No.
She's really scary. Right now, Miss Von Karma, you really don't,
so scared of her that he's whispering now. That was new, actually, what he said. It was just a different form of, I don't have anything to say. Nothing special. Show me something more important. Okay. What about the camera? What do you know about this?
You look at this photo and you can't help it. Makes you want to say, can't believe this is the scene of a murder.
Out with a knife after a struggle. Who is sleeping in this photo somewhere? I know it. All these bottles and stuff, and yet the tomato juice is on the table unharmed. Tomato juice. What if he's not dead? That knife isn't very far in him, just saying. What if this is all a publicity stunt? Alright, what is up with these bears? Wow, there are a lot of bears! Alarm clock ones, collector edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. Pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have there? Look at that coffee maker one. There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? I'm thinking about clowns. That's what's wrong. There are all sorts of things in the refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? Too much house to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too. Maybe red was his favorite color? The bottle is empty? Wasn't empty here.
So messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are. Pretty please?
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with pearls, not Maya. Suitcase. Lots of things in it. Clothes, a dryer, a shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack so much stuff like Mr. Kuroda? Maybe. Oh, the tomato juice is still full here. Looks like Mr. Kuroda had dinner last night. This bottle. Tomato juice. A lot of the food at the award show last time. Wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Got some peas and things. Weird robot doll. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered over the floor. Probably where Mr. Kuroda fought his assailant. These bits of glass from flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? They're roses, looks like. It's a bed, right? Yeah, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay, interesting. Beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. Bottle on the table over there. Probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. He's right. The flower vase is broken. The makeup is everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Filled with tomato juice, no sign's been drank. Interesting. Huh. Well, what do you think about tomato juice? So, about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Provost noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Oh, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. So there's nothing really, like, came out of this. Oh, wait. There's blood on that case. Guitar case. A little beat up like usual. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Water on top of the lid. Fun comments. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. I'm to think about that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, that makes myself scarce. Later, pal. Yeah. Hey. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. So, Von Karma, what kind of dinner date would you like to do? Like dinner, movie, kind of classic stuff, or dinner and a walk? What do you want to do? Too much to ask, so you're doing nice for me for things? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very, very dishonorable of you. Wow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy Miss Trenchcoat. Ah. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Nah. Detective, come over here for a second.
Yeah, ow, yeah, ow, yeah, ow, ow, ow.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record, and I will never forget it. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. What's she throwing at me now? What is this? To my darling Wendy? Huh. I guess this means I've got to get back to the basic now, pal. If you ever need me, come out of the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can. Try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Why are there so many teddy bears? Was this 4 or 2? Just 2. I wonder, do I have enough to break this? big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? Well, I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that's my bread and butter. Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? Who the heck is that? This woman. She's Adriana Anders, Matt Engard's manager. Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja? Be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think I'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that. That's what it is. News sauce. You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that Huang guy has something with Miss Anders. I don't... Yeah, no, I don't have that. I think it was more dumb luck than anything. But now I think I know that I should probably be talking to her about Juan, right? Motive for murder. Can we get anywhere trying to talk about that? Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Carita. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Intimate? No. I have no idea. Okay. But I do know, apparently, that there is some connection between those two. Miss Nick, what's this piece of paper? Or an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Carita's name written on it, so it's his autograph. You can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Special writing called cursive. Okay, see how it says "to my dearest Wendy" in normal letters right here? This sloppy, unreadable writing! It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. Heard that name somewhere before. So I'll probably need to follow with Wendy a little bit, I guess. So back to the main area. Oh, there's something new here. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Oh, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah. Who connected the murder are allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. To love Y in Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait, A love what? A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet, times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this is sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, bro?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
Oh, I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja. Like the samurai shows is geared towards kids. It's a story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the action war by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches an also jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah. This kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, bro.
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Oh, what show should I watch?
Can't believe she's really considering it. We are corrupting this poor girl. The guitar case. Those wands. I'm guessing you've seen this case before? Pretty famous by now. Stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar. The Jammin' Ninja signature item. But the guitar is so important. How could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Can't believe it. Kidnapping. Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you? It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. On what planet does that man look normal? Again, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, but like clearly that book has horror written on it. Oh man, huh? Alright, let's go talk to Wendy. What? Hotel lobby, sorry. Alright. You don't have anything to say. What? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Dick? Surprised that she doesn't want to talk about my dearest Wendy here. Unsurprising she doesn't have anything to say about that. What was the camera? Really, nothing. Okay. Profiles wise, does she know the manager? Nope. Does she know Wendy? Does she know herself? Can we, how far can we get? How far can we get with this? Sorry, I'm just gonna be lazy. What you witness. Be honest with you from now on. Please tell us what you saw. Ah, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance of a little fun at you young and expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't it imply you aren't a good person? I'll give you what you want. I mean, I'll give her what she wants. This?
That's Han's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please. Please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
Can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow. You just really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dear Swan.
Wow, so she was actually a 1. That's funny. That is funny. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Worth it.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding. No, no.
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. And this time, you're gonna get it. No, work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan, and I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? Wonder that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy. He framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick! What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh. I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan. Led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Ugh.
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now? Okay, Pearls?
So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy. He shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager. But why?
That lawyers are smart. It's quite a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove on is a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. And why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. Always out there gathering information. Nothing I don't know.
Do you have proof that Mr. Engard did what you said he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week. Doesn't mean it's something people don't know about yet.
How Miss Oldbag have information like that? Where did she get it? Okay. Well, that's useful information to know.
I wonder if that unlocks our next bit. Hey, Duck. Hey, Robo. Yeah, Old Bag is, she sure is a human being, isn't she? Not powers. What's my current posture? I'm lying down. See? I'm lying on my side currently while I do this because I'm lazy. Actually, wait. I think the hall might be right because a lot of and such. Wait, no, not you. It's so easy to get confused here. Lada also has a thing, right? Posture check. Which posture would you like? Because I'm straight right now. Like, my back's straight. So, like, that's okay. My neck isn't straight, I suppose, because, you know, like that. But I wouldn't want to, like, straighten my neck like this, because that would, like, I would definitely end up falling asleep. Not this posture. Ugh. 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 Fine, be that way. I get it. I understand. You just want to see BB back there. That's what you really want. It's not so much about like correcting the posture of a lazy human being. You just want to see BB. That's fine. I get it. She's cute. Nothing wrong with that. Lada, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why are you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? My scoop. What I want to know about are the details. Excuse me, the details of the scoop. Apparently, sitting up gave me the hiccups. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. All right then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you're looking into a scandal. Ugh. Could it be that you, Lada Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan and this person? Alright, we got through this lock already once. I didn't realize you had to unlock every lock every time, but that it doesn't stay unlocked. I don't remember exactly. She wanted proof, right? Gotta have backup. Gotta have news source. Show me something that Juan guy had on Miss Andrews. I don't think we still don't have that, right? A news source. Motive for murder. We presented Juan to him already, right? Yeah, just that it's a small thing. I wonder if her psych lock is also like not actually too intense, like Wendy's was. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding it? She wasn't close. I think, yeah, we went through this already. Not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that.
Okay. Okay then. She just called us depressed and stupid. That's fine. You're not going to be intimate with another person. I doubt that. We don't have evidence about that. But gathering clues? It might be best if we just go down to the precinct, maybe? And hang out with Gumshoe a little bit, and we'll figure things out from there, I suppose. Does he have stuff to say about this, though? Yeah, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Matt, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about her? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know. Biblically? There's sort of a small rumor about going around right now. A rumor? Happy looks like he's lying about Fun's meal. Here we go. Mind telling me about the gossip? So you are interested in it. Figure you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss AA. You see now? What? Stop pretending to be in the dark, mister, right? Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews? Yeah, exactly. Big news. That seems kind of odd. How will Miss Andrews together with the biggest rival of her client? It's the wonderful thing about that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearl's just following along, not having any clue of why she's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage and another man's treasure. Managers. Garbage. Alright then. We... So we can break 2 now? Why are channel points so slow to get? I don't know. Because Twitch, I guess? I don't think I've seen any settings about it. I think Twitch just has them all accumulate like at a regular rate for everyone, right? She wasn't that close. Okay, now I think we can. There we go. You and Mr. Carita had an intimate relationship, do you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, since quite a few people have already bought into the story. That's to be expected in a world full of crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on our good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mrs. Carita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Carita for this person's sake? Who would she get close to? I mean, it's gotta be for her client, right? No. Called a job. In charge of Mr. Engard, the star, not Matt Engard, the man. You're not my client. She has a need to get close to Carita. I don't know why she would need to get close to Carita. Also, like, these are big hits against my health. What happens if we present her the tabloid? Nothing. Okay. Actually, what do you have to say about that tabloid? Nothing? Huh. Interesting. Also, how was your night going, by the way, Tech Robo? Or not even night, how's your Friday going? I don't know if you work a regular 9 to 5 Monday through Friday thing, but if you do, congrats, the weekend's here finally. Going okay? The extra tough on kids. You're still in school. I mean, that's a 9 to 5, honestly. Like, that's your job right now, right? So. She's so tough on everything. You don't like it. You're assuming that people generally like their jobs? I mean, not that I don't enjoy mine, but there's a lot of people in the world, I think, who don't. So he just gave us the tabloid. Does it make sense to ask him about it some more? I guess not. I like need more dirt on everyone. No, we got that already. Maybe Old Bad could tell us more about stuff? Freelance job on the side for web design, but you barely get any work since you live in a fairly small city. I mean, remote work is generally is also popular. Not great at web design, it's mainly the backend stuff that interests you. With WordPress. Good old PHP. And by good old, I mean good God PHP. How would I tell you my measurements? No. Well, see, if you don't like PHP, then you're already on like the right track into like having good taste in programming languages. PHP is a like cobbled together mess of lots of things, much like JavaScript. Yeah. No, Java's fine once you learn. When you learn how to read a Java doc, Java becomes much more accessible. Same thing with Scala. Scala is great, but it has a super high learning curve. Doesn't like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great, not even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They even said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? It's weirdly warm in my room right now. I want to come back and try again later when they're done. Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? Alright, I was hoping to get, like, new information. Only thing that matches is a Rust doc. I haven't done any Rust. Done Java, done Scala, done PHP, JavaScript, all those things. Lawyer dude. What do you find out? Well, still in the middle of investigating. I see. I've already told you about everything I know, dude. I don't know if you have. Start learning C? Oh, I mean, in that case, I'd reach over, but my shelf is just a little bit too far away. The C book. I'm blanking on its name. The C programming language by Kernighan. That's a good one to start with. Like, it's all super basic, but it gives you what you need, honestly. And then really from there, it's like read man pages if you're running Linux, and you can get pretty damn far. You have an O'Reilly book. Oh, that's too bad. Check out the C programming language by Kernighan. It is like very, very digestible, and it's only like it's like this thick. It's not very big. Like, it doesn't go in depth into like a million things like a lot of books like to do nowadays. But it gives you the fundamentals and like the basics that you need within C to be able to do whatever you really need to do. So, can you tell me what your activities last night? And after I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. C is really fun to work with. Back a year after I graduated from college, a group of friends and I, we participated in a hackathon and ended up making we made a web application, like a dashboard, a web server, and an iOS app that allowed people to participate in this activity around the state where people go pick up trash, and like they didn't have anything to like keep track of it very well, and so like generally like people pick up trash and then they put like the specially marked bags on the side of the road and then they get picked up that day. And we made an app for them to like drop pins onto a map and whatnot. And so like my friend who's like super good for iOS development stuff like made the app, and then my friend who was really good at web design stuff and web development things made the dashboard, and then I made the backend server. And initially we did it with what was it called? We initially did it with Python and Google's server thing, but then it was too shit. So I rewrote the thing in C, which is really fun to do. I wrote it like on my way back and forth from work because I had like an hour bus ride at the time for work. And so I didn't have any Wi-Fi 90% of the time. So I just read man pages on and wrote the whole thing out. So that's why I'm saying before that, like you can get really far with man pages and just writing straight C if you like have the fundamentals down and know how to do those types of things. So. I had a friend who did some sort of Flask. There's another Python or Django, I think it was. That's pretty good. I haven't done Python in a long time, but gotcha. Flask is dumbed down Django. All right. I mean, you get a lot of stuff for free with Django, those types of things and whatnot, so it's not bad. There's so many frameworks nowadays, really. And I mean, like the front end wise, like Vue, VUE, is really good. Like it makes a lot of sense, like conceptually, when you're kind of putting things together with the way that it binds data to the page, and makes a lot of things that are like normally take a lot of boilerplate like pretty easily. Still has boilerplate, but it's pretty fun. So, had that post samurai stage show to do. So this is my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. No idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corrito was already dead that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. You need to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He shoots me, and then the blue dude arrested me. We read that already, so I don't really know why it was unchecked. Yeah, no, we've got this already. You think be the other way around? I wonder if we present to him this, do we get more? Get Python code in your head. That's right. I get that. That's understandable. You just gotta like if you have the fundamentals down and then you just spend your time translating it into the appropriate like form for the language, then like that's the way to go. I haven't done any Rust. I did a little bit of Golang before, which was alright. It was like a weirdly It was like a weird cross between C and Objective-C, it kind of felt like. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked the Gem Ninja's butt, right? It's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him. A rival sounds like a sad way to relate to another person. Does it, though? That's my manager. You meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? She takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. Do you know anything about tomato juice? You don't know anything about any of this evidence. None of it. What was this gossip? What do you think about this article? Talking about her thing with Juan. I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? That's it. This is not necessarily helping me figure out what's going on. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done anything with Rust before. I think I definitely read some things about channels, maybe, and general stuff around threading with it before. But you're scared to learn C because of memory safety? Don't be. Honestly, like channels, yeah, like the way it handled. Although I might be getting that confused with Golang actually, because Golang had channels. Borrowing sounds right. It's been a few years, I think, since I looked at anything with Rust. So, but like mutability, or rather having non-mutable values and all those things that went out, really does help with thread safety when it comes to doing parallelized code. So, and that's something that like Scala does really well as well. And like when you get used to working with immutable code or with immutable objects and values, like it gets weird to go back to mutable code in a way, and like to drop that level of safety. It's an interesting thing in the same way that like C is nothing to be afraid of, honestly. And the thing is that C is very much like the guardrails are removed and they expect you to take full responsibility for what you're doing. And I think that's the thing that scares people, because you can accidentally do something dumb if you don't realize that you've done something dumb. And like when you don't have a lot of the hand holding that like modern languages give you, and like hand holding makes it sound bad, but like that's essentially what they do. You know, the abstraction layers, if you want to put a fancy word on top of the hand holding, the abstraction layers that modern languages give you, like, get rid of a lot of those worries at the cost of the fact that you can't always do X or Y or Z or those kind of things. Like in C, if you want to memory map an entire like segment of memory and say my program is going to use these like 4 kilobytes of data, here they are, and then like have multiple threads access the same piece of memory because you know that they won't conflict with each other because you like dedicated like the way they access the data to only be within certain segments and they'll never run into each other, then you can do that and you'll write the most efficient thing on the planet. But you can't really do that in like higher layers of abstraction, because they'll, you know, you'll get something going, be like, oh, here's your map, and now here it is, and everything has to happen, and we'll have a little bit more time there. But like, it's fun though, honestly. But that's one of the things that I liked about working with C. So C++ gets you more of that safety checks though, and whatnot, which I think is why it was, you know, generally well regarded. I assume that Rust has like a keyword for unsafe actions, basically. Oh, does she read the tabloid? No. I wonder, like, what I should be thinking about here. Like, we have locks. Not on her. We saw her locks, and that's fine. I think we got... I mean, clearly we didn't get everything out of her. But it doesn't feel like we have all the information we need for the other locks yet. Make unsafe functions going to call for unsafe code. Gotcha. So it bubbles up. I mean, that's basically... I don't know about modern Java, like Java, what are we at, 16, 14, 16? One of those. But I know in the past, like when I did some Java stuff in school, and a little bit just in general, for the first couple of years I was out of it. But like, you know, if you say something throws an exception, then you have to catch it all the way up. So we're at Java 17 now. God. I don't really enjoy the fact that Java swapped to a half-year cycle, I think it is, where they publish a new version every half year. Like, just because, basically, is what it feels like. Because it's like, we were at Java 8 and Java 9, like, not that long ago. And it's like, you don't need to publish versions for the sake of versions. Like, JavaScript is fucking insane with the number of versions. It's like, oh, welcome to node 16. We now, like, do insane things. Like, I don't really like that the Java kind of like it. I read Oracle's like post about why they decided to start doing that, but I don't think it was actually a good reason. So, like, because really it feels like marketing to me, honestly. Of like being like, oh, like people think that Java's old and fogey, so we got to like make it update more often so that people think it's like, oh yes, fresh and new. And it's like, there's not a big difference from Java 17 to Java like 14 or whatever. I mean, I haven't looked at the patch notes and everything, but like, there's not, because it's not that much time as the past. Like, we were using Java 8 for like a fucking decade. There's still plenty of places that use Java 8 because migrating from Java 8 up to Java 9 or higher is difficult because of the way that they structure like the security modules and everything like that. Yeah, Python 2 to 3. Yep, that's a jump, and all your shit stops working because of your imports changing and everything else, and like nothing actually fucking changed sometimes. So, like, progress for progress sakes is pretty stupid in my mind. Yep. I mean, like, I don't know if, like, I'm running Windows here on this computer that I'm using to play these games. Obviously, because I'm playing games, right? But like work-wise, I have a laptop that's a Mac, and I used to run Linux at a previous job and everything. And like Linux and Unix both typically come with Python pre-installed and whatnot. And it's just funny to see like when things just don't work because like they came with the wrong version of Python. It's just silly. Do, 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 do. I don't know what to do here. So it's got to be our. Who still has a psych block? I guess that's the question. She does. No, she does.
Now that I have that newspaper article, can I get past her second lock, maybe? When she had 3.6, it's somewhere 3.9. So stupid. Alright, so we know the scandal between two people. Juan and her. Backup. News source. Okay, wait, now we can do this, okay. Right, because this is our news source that Lotta will be okay with, because she's fine with tabloids. So the article from Weekly Tabloid. Jim and Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss AA. Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engar's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking on Mr. Kurita's doors last night. Did she get any proof? W pull. What a pain in the butt. You're looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh. I'll whip up the reader's interest in some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there. Who's better, Lotta or game journalists? Get clone in Python. Wait. Python has HTTP request libraries. Why do you need a wget version? Like, just use a regular HTTP library to get. Or has Python 3.0 like fucked up its HTTP library that badly? Like, it's a CLI tool. I see. So it's just exposing an HTTP library. Okay. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But what? No, I know what wget is. Used it before. But like, all wget is really wrapping is just like making HTTP calls. Like I do. Okay. Gotcha. I suppose I've only really used it for basically like a drop-in replacement for curl. For C URL. I haven't used it for ARC for stuff. So the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They don't run off together. I came here for my big story, then coming to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. Easy enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people nowadays anyway? Never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why though. Storing that note is probably a bold-faced lie.
Stolen on the night of the murder, tabloid article was the victim in the case. Okay. So, is finding her note like the important thing we need to do to like advance? Tabloid article, but the victim was in this case. We only have one more lock to deal with, which is hers. Oh yeah, I get that. Crawling websites isn't, like, writing a crawler isn't that difficult in general, I feel, because you can, like, there's libraries to parse HTML pages. You can very easily pull out any anchor tag links. The only, like, tricky part is if you want to, like, crawl a modern website, which means that they decide to put JavaScript everywhere and said fuck it all to accessibility and don't actually, like, fall back to regular HTML. So, like, then it gets complicated. Because then you basically need to like run Selenium or some form of virtual browser in order to like go through all that to like render the page in the first fucking place and grab any like links to those types of things. So yeah, Google is something. I wonder if we can get farther with this now. Probably not. So hold on, I like need to be refreshed on what she needs from us. That sounds like Google. I mean, if you ever had to like integrate with integrate with like Google Analytics and like push custom events down into it, you just make nonsense stuff basically. Like the objects with like stupid field names in them that don't actually mean anything. And it's like, why don't you just serialize your shit like in your library as opposed to making people have to do it themselves? That said, Google does put out some good libraries on it, like Juice in particular for JVM-based languages is a really good injection framework. Not good at being intimate with other people, I doubt that. This one is this, right? Yeah. I mean, I have to assume that there's some like obfuscation going on with Google's websites and everything. I have a friend who works for Google. He doesn't work on public, like, those websites though. He works on Gmail. Spies into personal relationships. What if there's a need for you to get close to someone? Didn't you get close to Mr. Creator for this person's sake? See, this I don't. I don't know. Because we... Wouldn't it be for herself? Like... Reliable sources say that Juan Creative's been getting close with the mysterious yet beautiful man of the stars. Get close. Wait, is it this again? No, it's the same thing. We could say that she got close for his sake, right? Because they're rivals? No? For this person's sake, there's... For herself? Those are like the only people that we know have anything to do with... Like, these three are the only people that... Powers? Nope. I just saved, right? 14:36. Oh, that was 5 minutes ago. That's fine. I don't really mind. I think we need to go break Lotta's locks again, but that's okay. We'll just like, oh no, we're good. We broke them. It's from Maya. She wanted an autograph. Right? You know what? Maybe maybe now that we've broken Lotta's locks, maybe maybe Gumshoe will be back at Criminal Affairs. Ooh, okay, good. He can maybe help us. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Oh wait, no. Oh, he's back. There we go. Hey, you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? I don't know. Things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are tight. But, what? You can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the deals, pal. But there's 2 big pieces. 2? And both of them in this photo. Is it the tomato juice, the wine glass, and the knife? The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. Okay, this one. I did know that. You can connect a regular IRC client to Twitch like channels apparently to some extent. And that's basically how like Chatty and or Chatterino works and those types of things. It's just fun. IRC is a good time. It's been a while since I fired up an IRC client and like hopped in, but back in like 2013 and 14 whatnot, I hung out fairly often on various IRC channels. So that's the button that you found during your body search on Mr. Guard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. You keep losing it. I mean, are you talking about your own messages or other people's? Because like you can, most IRC clients, you can have them saved down to disk, but it will only be active for if you're like online though. So like if your internet dies, like you're saying, then you're gonna miss messages from that. Second one is the knife in his chest, pal. Fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Madden guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck in a place in harvest. But he ate lunch. That's why his fingerprints are on the knife. What about this airtight testimony? That old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, I told her not to open that mouth and raise a blab to anyone. Her blab now is stuck to 10. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungod come out of the victim's room at the estimated time of death. I bet you she saw the costume dude come out. You know anything about this tabloid? We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why? Now, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Ooh. Oh, someone new perhaps that might unlock the other bit? Oh, Pearl shouldn't hear about suicide. She's a bit young for that, isn't she? Her name was Celestine Pax. Celestine Pax? Celestine Pax? Celestine Pax? If there's a pun there, I don't know what it is. That's true. Pearl also has a very active imagination, especially about Phoenix and Maya. But I mean, she lives in a small village where she only eats vegetables. It's probably a good thing that she has, like, an active imagination, otherwise she'd probably go crazy. She is Swan Kurita's manager. The victim's manager? That's not all, pal. Miss Impacts was Miss Adrian's Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Miss Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? You want to know more about her, pal? Yes. Okay, probably is a talking point, yeah. I mean, Pearl is on our murder investigations because Maya's been kidnapped. I don't know if you, like... When did you hop in tonight? Did you hop in, like, when they were talking about the kidnapping stuff? Because that's kind of our current situation, is that the reason we are taking the case to defend Nick is because someone kidnapped Maya and told us we had to get his acquittal or she'd get harmed. She's the victim's manager was also Mr. Adrian's manager. We did, like, go after her a little bit, right? With the murder case with Maya being possessed and all that stuff. Been 2 years since she was there. Yeah, those two are linked to combining their death. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean. I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir. I don't get this month's pay. I'll starve. Quiet!
Quiet. Sorry. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Whew. That voice. Edgeworth! Holy shit. It's the man. He's here. The legend. Bruh. He's here. Edgeworth. It's been a long time, right? This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, that's right. She hasn't met him yet. What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Franziska. You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Franziska. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. Look at this smug fuck right here. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. And that's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I'll see you tomorrow in court. It'll be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Yeah, that's what she said last time. Still the same wild mare she always was. Dude, look, he's here. Our boy. It's him. It's Edgeworth, he's back. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick! I never wanted to see you again. That's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. You gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy. Not to mention one-sided. What a line. This is like, you can screenshot this and then send it to all the Edgeworth haters whenever they like get angry about him at all. Perfect. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. An ascot? And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. So what is going on inside his head? Do I have it here? Where? Oh man, I have too many places that I store videos, like random stupid videos that I make and that kind of thing. Where did I put it? Oh wow. 1 second. Give me another couple seconds to look. No, okay, not that folder. Hold on. This line that he has right here reminds me of a video that I made a little while ago. Let me just pull it up for you because it's stupid. But that's really all it is. It's stupid. Well, the thing is that things are organized. It's just that I have different locations where different things go. So, matter of like remembering where I put it. And I made this video 10 months ago, so it's been a little while.
What is going on inside your head?
This is like the meme format.
Look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head.
That thing. That's all. That's all I was thinking about. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago. You cannot establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. Been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Harsh. I see. Let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Franziska, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you'll see me is coming soon enough. Okay, but he clearly, like, knows stuff, so can I, like, learn? I'm gonna give him every piece of evidence I have. The map? No, nothing from the map, you say? I'm not terribly surprised that he really doesn't have much to talk about. Does anyone actually like tomato juice? I like tomato soup. which is basically just tomato juice, right? Like, what is the difference between tomato soup and tomato juice? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret. You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Interesting. Actually, can you tell me more about Francisca? No. Tomato soup has milk. Oh, here we go. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actions became popular, I take it. No. Refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. What's so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen's not treating well this year. I'm with Edgeworth on that. I have allergies to tree pollen, so I'm with him on that. Do I eat or drink soup? Not often. Not often. I make soup occasionally, which just turns into stew because I always put like more stuff in it than there is broth. And if you use a slow cooker, like one of the things that I made for chicken soup that then becomes chicken stew is you do a slow cooker, 2 cartons of mushroom broth, you know, like the normal size cartons, and like 3 chicken legs, a few potatoes, like a couple carrots or more, maybe some celery, and you throw that all in there with some spices and those kinds of things for like 6 hours or so, and then for the last 20 minutes you toss in like a pound of pasta, just dump it in there and then let it cook for another 20 minutes, and you end up with tomato soup for your first meal. And then if you store that into your fridge, the noodles suck up all the broth, and then you just have like a shit ton of noodles, chicken, and like, you know, potatoes, carrots, and whatever else you put in there. And like you microwave it to reheat it and that kind of thing, which like lets some of the juices out, but not a ton. So then it just becomes like a hearty soup, or sorry, hearty stew. That's the closest I get. I've been having chili for the last 2 weeks. Which, like, again, slow cooker, like 3 cans of like crushed tomatoes or like roasted tomatoes, like whatever you're feeling like, and then like 3 cans of beans, and then cut up a bunch of peppers and toss them in, and then either don't have meat or choose the meat. The one that I just made had bratwurst in it, which is pretty good. I'm a little bit lazy, so buying like ground beef and actually like browning it off and putting it in is not something that I want to do most of the time. So I made meatless chili before, which is basically salsa, and this is a conversation that I've had like multiple times in the past few days around what is the difference between meatless chili and salsa, because most people will be like, well, beans are in chili, but there exists like black bean salsa is a thing, or like cowboy salsa, or those type of stuff where there are beans in said salsa. So it can't be that there's beans in it that makes a difference. And so far, really the only thing that I've like figured out as far as the differences go is that chili is hot while salsa is cold. That's it. But you can still dip tortilla chips in either one of them. So alright, there's a rumor. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. See? Sure. I mean, it is a meme. There's those are the on the YouTube VOD channel that I believe, pretty sure there's a link down under and whatnot. Generally speaking, the VOD's like, do I pronounce it GIF, or GIF? What's the third way to pronounce it? I know that the creator of the format pronounces it incorrectly. I say GIF. Or no, I say GIF, sorry. The creator says GIF with it, like the J. GIF. Oh, so you say the acronym. Well, that's fine, I suppose. I mean, it is an acronym, so that's fine. That's like, I have a couple of older coworkers who say Earl for URL. They say Earl. And like the first time I heard it, I was so confused. Because I'm like, what are you talking about? The Earls? What, the Earls on the page? But they say Earl. Yeah. Because that is how you would pronounce it if you were like trying to just say it. Earl. I say URL, but I have coworkers who say Earl. And apparently that was a fairly common thing. SQL or SQL. I say SQL. It is faster to say. I think we presented everything to him. Thanks, buddy. I'll be going now. Oh, wait, do we? Okay, we now have this. What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer. I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. I would never... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick. This selects impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's very important in all this. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so now we know who the last person is for, like, breaking the next step of the secret. You thought it was pronounced neither. You don't know how to write that. Like, school? School. I mean, if you're just reading stuff and like you never hear it said out loud, then like you just go with whatever like comes to your brain, right? I feel like there's plenty of words that I've read before that I've never heard actually said out loud. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. So I have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has that psych lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. So I have to come back later. Did she leave anything behind by chance? Doesn't look like it. Does Lotta know about this? Nope. Do you know anything about Edgeworth? No. Alright, fine. We might as well check out Karita's room in case there's anything. Nope. Didn't really have any programmer friends. Sorry. To be fair, programmer friends are weird. I know, because like that's all the friends that I made in college. They're weird people. JPEG or... Do you also pronounce it JPG? Since you pronounce GIF / GIF as GIF. Did I say JPEG? Okay. You don't say JPEG? JPEG? Maybe he knows about her, actually. Do you know anything about Celeste? Oh. PNG or ping? I say ping sometimes. That one's a bit up in the air, I feel. JPEG. DK Summit. Wait, how else would you pronounce that? Would you just say like Dick Summit? Maybe old bag?
Wait, what if we present Edgeworth to her? Because we know she likes him. Nope. D-key? D-key summon, huh. Interesting. You were not a child. That's fine. I have friends who give me shit about salmon. The fish that jumps up waterfalls. S-A-L-M-O-N. Because when I don't think about it, I pronounce it as salmon. So I say the L in it. Versus salmon, which is how most people say it. Oh, I'm aware, but it has an L in it, so I say it. And my excuse is that my mother is German, and I was raised by her. So, like, all those fun things. Pasta, not pasta. Pasta. That sounds like something like a New York or Boston person would say it as. Pasta. How do Italians say it? That's probably like the real way to say it. We're looking to leads. Woman's the key to solving the case. Oh well, he already said that. So one riddle to be solved. Her suicide note. Oh wait, okay, this is new. Never mind, sorry for skipping a little bit. Went missing, no one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished. Interesting. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. With that, there's no mistake. However, we cannot find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax even written such a note? There's no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. Oh, maybe this is about the confession. The victim. Real Doki Doki literature hours right now. You're half Italian, I have no idea. Probably pasta, because that's what you say. I say pasta. Tomato or tomato. Potato or potato. See, I say tomato. Tomato and potato. So you're saying that pasta should be pronounced the same way. So it should be tomato, potato, pasta. Tomato. Tomato. That's like, how do you pronounce the nut? Pecan or pecan? Because you can say it either way. Pecan, 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 pecan. Either way, you're just eating corn syrup, but like, you know. You haven't ever said pecan out loud. I feel like it's like pecan is like the way that I think I used to say it more, but I think I like pecan a bit more because it's like gentler to say. Like pecan pie doesn't sound as harsh as like pecan pie or pecan. It doesn't have like as much stress on it. Is on upon her body. We makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. So Corrida hit his own man at her suicide note. But why? As long as their note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1 anyway. Part 1. Oh. Interesting. We'll probably need to like present that to various people. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That is 2. 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. In other words, what an attempted suicide. The attempter's name. is Adriana Andrews. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she really is like on the inside. Miss Andrews. Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. The same way? Is this the pasta? Hold on. How to pronounce pasta in British English?
Pasta. Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta? Pasta? How?
Pasta.
I don't know. It sounds like he's saying pasta to me, but pasta. Pasta. You want some pasta? Yeah, but see, like, England also has, like, Wales and everyone else, like, real close by, and all the people who sound completely insane. It's like listening to Kay's Kitchen. Like, some of that shit, like, was it like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, where there was, it was like making the rounds on Twitter. It went out with some lady, like, cursing and cussing out someone at a, like, grocery store or whatever. Like, she was trying to steal. I think she was trying to just leave with, like, a bunch of booze in her thing without paying for it. And the person, like, yelled at her to, like, stop. And then she just, like, went off in... I don't know the dialect's names or whatnot, but she was speaking in a heavy dialect that was like you understood 1 in every 10 words. He's gone. Is she back yet? She's not back yet. Maybe she's in Karita's room? Nope. So, who do I need to talk to about this? Probably not the lady who's gonna, like, you know, do some nonsense. What am I missing here? So we talked to... We talked to people like this. Just trying to think, like, who do we need to talk about still? We talked to everyone. Oh, thank you for the video. The meme. Let's see. I actually grabbed a couple new ones today. I don't always find new ones, but occasionally I do. It's one of those things that occasionally I'll see a meme that seems like it's vaguely, like, relatable enough that other humans will understand. Let me see here. My posture looks terrible.
That's because I'm down. I lean on like one knee sometimes like this. But believe it or not, my back is still relatively straight even though I'm angled. Where is that image? Here we go. Here's this one has text. You can sit on your foot. Enjoy. Here you go. Here's some modern day philosophy for you, okay? Approach the great philosopher and ask him, "Great philosopher, are large breasts or small breasts better?" The great philosopher sat in silence for a moment, then commanded Anon to reach for his wallet. "How much do you have in bills?" the great philosopher asked. Anon told me he had $30 in bills. "Suppose you were to have $30 in coins as well. Which would have greater mass?" Anon told the great philosopher that'd be the coins by a long way. "But which," the great philosopher said, "would have the greater value?" Anon was enlightened. Truth. Oh, we still have a dependent. Anon versus Anon. Well, it's anonymous, right? So Anon is how I say it. Anon would be like A-Lamal, the aliens, which I would put two Y's in front of, or after the A, right? What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide. Don't know which is right. Right, you say? The death has less impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Good night, Deck Robo. Thanks for coming by. Lost her will? But why would she? I thought she just lost her suicide note. Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste impacts was gone forever. That's why. What? Why would that? What they call following someone to the grave? And after her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste shit, I clicked. Then that means their super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. Terrible. Let's hope she doesn't attach to one of us. Is he back yet? No. Is the hotel lady back yet? I feel like she should show up now so we can use this evidence to get at her secrets. Ah, she's back. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. Well, it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy. Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Oh, it's her device to call Scruffy. What's that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. But this, well, I know that fool's every move. Why would you do that? Yeah, really though. Now then, stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed.
Understood. Alright. What are those two talking about? Miss Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Yeah, that's fine. She can be dazed. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Oops, wrong thing. Take that! Alright, here we go. Why was Juan Kurita murdered? I was not that close to Kurita. And I doubt that because of the magazine clipping that has gossip about that. You, Mr. Kurita, had an intimate relationship, do you not? A silly third-rate tabloid articles. If you even had half your wits about you, wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already brought that into the story. Speaks about in a world filled with crooks and lies. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. Let's see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Need to get close to Miss Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to the Mr. Kurita, for this person's sake? And then this is her, not sister, her mentor. Celeste and Pax, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impax, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews. There's no mystery surrounding her death, none. It'd be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Back to the evidence. The hidden suicide note, right? Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita. Juan? And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why I became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my manager, however, allow me to say this again. Had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. A person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. Well, that's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Or attempted suicide because of that. Sanders, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that's all just a lie, a facade. You always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You depend on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Mrs. Impax's note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we set this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that though. Tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out about the truth. Miss Sanders. This one thing I want to take with me to the grave. It's my secret. Mine and mine alone. Sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. That someone was Juan Carita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Carita to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tablet reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, what they say. Where there's smoke, there's fire. If they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, shoot. Doesn't just suit me at all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I'd sooner choose to die than live. Oh, alright, I understand, we'll keep it secret. Andrews, she's the overthinking type. Well, I never says anything without carefully thinking through first. Yeah, so then she like gaslights us into not saying her secret, because then we'll be responsible for her death. Real cool. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. That card. I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. The seashell? What is it? Looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Or not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it'd be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Unguard in your capable hands. Okay. Alright. Now we're in the hallway. No, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay. Really? I'm fine, I really am. You don't look fine to me. Excuse me. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. Miss Impax's suicide note? That's right. She's also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Oh, the transceiver. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Eep. Hello? Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Turney. You're not answering the phone. Maya. Where's Maya? As I promised, I've not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Phew. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished. What? So
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. What do you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis. Ask my sis. Maya. Maya! Damn it, he cut me off. Miss Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ugh. She's back! She's here! I don't understand how, like... I get it, like it's the channeling technique and all that, but how the hell does Pearl's body expand to Mia's like that? Like, it's so weird because, like, why does she keep the hair? You know? Like, everything changes except the hairdo. And a message from Maya. So come, ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. Glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how do you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left, then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I don't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. It's a kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently Maya went to enter a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. You were with her. Starving. Could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I had to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. So I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Oh, we get to examine as her. Alright, what was this? Huh? Someone dropped a card. Ooh, it's the same card that what's her face had. That looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these are barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Is there anything? All sorts of things pop up here. Too dark to see. Ah, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. And click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! The shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. Maybe I can key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. Such a genius. Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. Gonna keep Nick waiting or worried. Oh, and then we're... Okay, let's save. That was clearly the end of the chapter. Or the section, rather. I'm gonna stop here, because we've been going for nearly 4 hours. And I am fairly tired. I've had a very long week. So I will catch you all Monday for more Phoenix Wright. And then next week, because we don't have Ring Fit, or I beat Ring Fit, so next Tuesday will be a game that isn't exercise related. I don't know what yet. It'll be something. It'll hopefully be fun. But I'm gonna go relax, lie down, and be exhausted somewhere else, I suppose. So I hope you all enjoyed the opening of this adventure that we have that shows us that Edgeworth is back. He's our buddy. He's helping us. It's great. I thought he was gonna like turn into a defense attorney because in the airport shot he was wearing a blue shirt or a blue jacket, rather. And he's certainly helping us, but we'll see what happens. Should be good. Good stuff. Anyway, take it easy, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.